Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor's Path Episodes 1 through 5 Beta. I'm Rechief. Last time, we beat the shit out of Frank Sawit in chess, we beat the shit out of Frank Sawit in his testimony, and now we're gonna beat the shit out of this cat. That's not really what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to this officer about bracelets and how they work, specifically prison bracelets. Let's do this. You over there, may I have a moment? Here, kitty kitty, you're such a cute little guy. Yes, you are. Meow! Excuse me. Yes, what can I do for meow? This... That's funny. This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken. What? Really? That's not good at all. I'll contact the person in charge and have it replaced immediately. Thank you. I'll be holding on to the broken bracelet for the time being. Sawit's bracelet data jotted down. Yes, sir. Please take care of it. Now that the bracelet's been taken care of, shall we move on to arresting you for murder? What? Perish the thought. I didn't kill anyone. But your bracelet was broken, right? Doesn't that mean you could have gone anywhere you wanted during the animal show? But all I did was find the body. Honest. And it is true that I saw the dog biting his neck. However, I entered the workroom after the dog had left. Why did you do that? Well, it was just... I was curious if he had anything of value on him. So he was planning to loot the corpse. That's why he remembers Knightley's ring so well. Why are you looking at me, Mr. Edgeworth? I am a great thief. Please don't put me on the same level as him. But I didn't take a thing. The animal show had ended and the other prisoners were making their way back down here. I hurried back to my workroom and let out a scream to deceive the others. And that's when you dropped your rubber glove. Rubber glove data updated in Edgeworth's organizer. I guess his story holds up. What do you think, Miles? Whether he is the murderer or not, one big question remains. How did Knightley get all the way from his holding cell to the prison? You're right about that. It's a real stumper. And there's something Mr. Sawit said in his testimony that I'm very concerned about. If that dog had any part in the murder... Mr. Sawit. Yes? What is it? Were there any other prisoners who didn't see the animal show? Yes, there is only one other that I know of. And this prisoner wouldn't have been able to see the show even if he wanted to, correct? Yes, that's correct. Why do you ask? Just as I thought. I had my suspicions as soon as I saw that black dog. That fiendish criminal. I never expected him to be held here, in this prison. Where is his cell? Do you intend to meet him? Him? Who's him? He's a very special man. He receives very special treatment, and... Oh, forgive me, I need to watch what I say about him. However, if you value your lives, I would advise you to stay away from him. Hey, cut it out already, you're giving me the creeps. A puppet master in the shadows, huh? Yeah, I still value my life. He is being held in the special cell. Over there, in that direction. Wonder who it is. Guess we'll find out. The special cell. It certainly seems like he receives special treatment. Floor plans updated in my organizer. I do a normal one every now and again. Well, so just who is this him, anyway? To protect my own life, all I can tell you is that he is the oldest prisoner here. Ooh, maybe it is Von Karma. My deepest apologies, but I can't say any more. He is truly terrifying. Care to fill me in? Feels like you're leaving Uncle Ray behind here. He's someone I knew in the past. Let's head for the special cell. I believe that black dog should be there as well. Alright. Can I just, like, talk to Saw It if I want to? What's up, Saw It? Damn! I can't believe the truth about the bracelet out of the bag. Seems like you still haven't realized the error of your ways. No, sir. It's nothing at all. Why don't you hurry towards the special cell? Let me give you some advice. It would be wise not to take any more unnecessary actions. Yes, sir. I'll take it to heart. As if I needed to hear that from you. It would also be wise not to say any more unnecessary words. Can I talk to this guy?
Hey, you guys! The stuff he said, is it true?
What are you talking about?
All that talk about his bracelet being broken. Man, I'd kill for a chance like that.
Even in prison, this man has not reformed in the slightest.
Dang it. I just want to go around and pet all the animals in this prison.
Maybe he just loves animals. And you're stuck at reform school. No one's here. This person was taken to the disciplinary room. I wonder when he'll be back. Who knows? I'm sure he won't be allowed to return so easily. He was on the verge of tears. He really didn't want to go. Indeed. His reaction was quite extreme. I wonder what sort of punishment awaits him. I wonder too. What's up, horse? They even have a pony. Little kids could ride it. How nice. It's like a zoo. Although, it's the humans who are treated like animals in here. Do you think they'd find out if I took one home with me? I think that if you did that, you'd be the one behind bars. Oh, I think we've already had... well, whatever. We've had that conversation, it was a couple episodes ago. Let's go to the special prison cell. Okay. Hey, it's pitch black in here. I can't see a thing at all. Aren't you always talking about how the Yatagarasu is able to flap even in the darkest night? Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu. Whoa, that was pretty cool. But still, I can't see what I can't see. I'm still just a human. Ah! That voice. It can only be. Say you still remember me. Don't tell me that the dog is talking to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Is there someone else there? I can't see anything, though. Whoa. That does not look like Von Karma. Okay, we really don't know who that is. I'm gonna adjust position a little bit here. That's better. Okay.
Such noisy visitors. From the voices and footsteps, 2 more in the back. But it would be rude not to introduce myself. I am called Sirhan Dogan.
What kind of voice could he actually have?
Mr. Edgeworth and I, we are old acquaintances.
This man is a former assassin. The blind assassin, Sirhan Dogan. His weapons are sharp knives and a ferocious dog. His appearance is always accompanied by the sound of a bell. It is said that the ringing of this bell in the darkness is the last sound his victims hear. Would you be so kind as to share the reason why you have come, Mr. Edgeworth? That will not be necessary. You are already well aware of why we're here. It seems we know each other quite well. We suspect your dog of committing the murder. The witness who discovered the body saw him biting it. There must be some mistake. My boy is obedient. He would never do such a thing. Right, Anubis? Good boy, good boy, good boy. Anubis may be your guide dog, but you raised him to be a vicious killer. He was one of the weapons you used as an assassin. To begin this, is the witness of a reliable sort? It's true that Sorit is also one of the suspects. And it's difficult to say if we can trust his testimony. In any case, I think you have the wrong dog. Right, Anubis? Right, boy? I wonder if he knows who the witness is. I would like to hear your alibi from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. yesterday morning. During the animal show, I was in my humble cell the entire time. I took up whittling recently. My focus was solely on the wood and chisel in my hands. The prisoners have free access to chisels here. Normally that's not allowed. The warden is a kind soul. She has given me special permission. Kind? Ridiculous. Even 5 metal chisels would become deadly weapons in his hands. I started out by carving these Buddha statues, but I moved on to other shapes after the 674ths. Really? That many? All it takes is time, which I have plenty of. Here is what I am working on now. I did not know that you played chess. Do you play as well, Mr. Edgeworth? I would like to test your wits in a game sometime. I only started playing since my arrival here, so I am still inexperienced. What is this piece? It's a 3-headed dog? Just for the fun of it, I carved this hound piece. Chess is a game of war. Pawns, knights, and castles, each side pushing their forces to the limits to take the life of the enemy's king. However, I found the absence of dogs to be strange. Hounds are an indispensable part of warfare. But it is nothing more than folly. I still play by all the normal rules of chess. Isn't it difficult for you to find opponents here in prison? I always play correspondence chess. Correspondence chess? So you play chess through the mail. Prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters, although they are subject to inspection. At the moment I am waiting for my opponent's next move. Hound piece data jotted down in your organizer. So he plays chess with people outside of this prison. Do you know who was murdered? It was Horace Knightley, a most unfortunate lad. Your ears are as sharp as ever. They are all I can rely on. As I thought, he has full knowledge of everything that goes on in this prison. On second thought, he might be fortunate after all. Fortunate? How so? He committed a grave crime, but he was able to avoid punishment for it. An assassination attempt on the president. What a bold man. Assassination attempt? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, didn't Mr. Knightley just... He may have killed his own superior, but he never attempted to take the president's life. Are they trying to conceal the fact the assassination was staged by the president? Whoa, 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 hold your horses! Knightley didn't attack the president? But Uncle Ray was requested to defend him in court on charges of attempted assassination. You didn't know either, Uncle Ray? So, they're trying to pin the whole thing on Mr. Knightley. Now I see why the PIC is taking action. Ah, so that's why they removed you from the case. That the pest guy was going to indict him on charges of attempted assassination. And in doing so, they would have twisted the truth. I suspected it was a false charge. I heard about it from one of the guards, about Knightley. He kept desperately insisting I didn't assassinate anyone. But the courts are supposed to bring the truth to light. I may not be well versed in the law, but I can say one thing for certain. Some of the prisoners here were convicted on false charges. Ugh. That's the reality of it. Right, Anubis? Right, boy? Leaving the truths in the care of the court can be dangerous. Leaving the truth in the care of the court is dangerous. Huh. There was someone who said the exact same thing before. That investigator from the Interpol who doesn't trust prosecutors. Yeah, bring him back. Yeah, bring him back.
You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are ya? Fueled by those ideas, is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving.
I doubt his distrust has cleared up completely. You feel the same way, don't you, Anubis? The truth of the courts and Mr. Edgeworth's reasoning both can't be trusted, right? Ugh. It is nothing to be upset about. You're not the only one who suspects me. Yesterday, the other prosecutor and that judge came here too. They brought the warden along. How they despise me. Oh, it must have been those two rude people from before. Prosecutor DeBest and Judge Courtney. They thoroughly inspected my room, but left without finding a thing. It seems they were searching for the murder weapon. 'Tis a shame. They searched the other prisoners' cells too, not just mine. Yet they were still unable to find anything. All that hard work was for naught. Prison investigation notes jotted down in my organizer. This is quite a problem. What should we do? Sword's testimony alone won't hold up. In order to confront him, we'll need evidence. Now, if my guests would be so kind as to leave... Right, Anubis? Show them the way out. Does this mean what I think it means? Let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth. We shall meet again, Togan. It would be a shame for our long-awaited reunion to end so soon. I'll be waiting. He's fun. Now then, we still need to find that murder weapon. Mr. Edgeworth! She went all the way up there. I just noticed her. That's funny. It's fine now, okay? Come down from there. Where is Mr. Shields? Beats me. He just took off running like death was after him. Good grief. That man. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? We'll continue investigating. First, we should start by solving that one mystery. Knightley's body was found in a workroom inside the prison. However, he was supposed to be in the detention center's holding cell. How did he get to the prison under such tight security? Let's go investigate the holding cell at the detention center. That was where Mr. Knightley was held, right? But what about Uncle Ray? Let's just leave him be for now. I thought we were supposed to be his assistants, though. The victim's cell in the detention center was this way. Let's check it out, Mr. Edgeworth. What happened? Oh, okay. That's the warden, Ms. Rowland. She must have come from behind that no-entry sign. So we still won't talk? Even after all the trouble you went through to get the evidence transferred from the precinct? That's right. I don't know how many times I've tried. I can't report back empty-handed. That assassin sure is one tough cookie, huh? Did he just say assassin? Oh my. Pardon me, but were you talking about Sirhan Dogan just now? Oh, eavesdropping, were you? You naughty boy. Did you question him personally, Warden Rowland? Not just him. I try to have a heart-to-heart with all the prisoners and suspects. In my home, we're all family here. It's only fair I invite them to my warden's office. The warden's office? Oh, have you taken an interest in my room as well? It's just down this hallway, but outsiders are not allowed past this point. Down the hallway. So around there. It's such a lovely room. People do so enjoy being invited back there. I always show them the splendid view of my precious courtyard. The courtyard of this animal-filled prison. I'd sure love to see it. Floor plans updated in Edgeworth's organizer. That was a little too sexy, but whatever. I'm delighted that you want to see it. However, I cannot invite you. What? You're not a child of our home. If you want to come to my room, you'll have to be convicted first. That's a rather high hurdle to clear. Goodness me, look at how long we've been talking. I was just about to feed Allie her lunch. Allie? She is my favorite little angel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off to the courtyard. Toodaloo. That's a great walking animation. I never got a chance to ask her about Dogan. Well, let's head over to Knightley's cell. Alright. What if that... This is stupid. But what if that body... What if Knightley's body is like a fake body, and when they were talking about that assassin, they were really talking to, like, real Knightley who's still alive. That's dumb. Whatever. Just throwing it out there. I like Knightley a lot. This is the victim's cell. When did Mr. Knightley arrive in here again? That was weird reading. Let me try that again. When did Mr. Knightley arrive in here again? It was after the President's welcoming ceremony on the night of March 25th. So, when and how did he move over to the prison? There might be some evidence left that can answer that. All right, let's get cracking, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, let's start with the toilet. It's not as dirty as I thought it would be. And the toilet paper shows no signs of use. Looks like there are no problems with the toilet. Ah, there's a huge problem. What's the problem? It's totally awkward having the toilet out in the open like that. They need to think more about the end user. This facility wasn't designed with the spirit of service in mind. Now at the window. Windows with iron bars. There are no signs of tampering. It doesn't look like the criminal could have escaped through here. What if these iron bars are removable? Let me inspect them for future reference. Okay, now's not the time for that. We're in the middle of an investigation. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Alright, let's see here. You got a jacket? It's Horace Knightley's suit. According to the results of my investigation. What did you find out? A man who looks good in a suit leaves a more favorable impression with the ladies. Ah! Next time I'll investigate men who look good in frills. Please don't bother. This newspaper. It's missing a few pages. They appear to be torn out. Okay. Ooh, dated the day before the murder. Why would someone tear out the pages from a newspaper? Maybe they used it to clean the cell instead of a rag. Clean the cell? It's quite possible. How about the pillow? This looks like an uncomfortable bed to sleep in. But the pillow covers are clean, not a speck of dust on them. Is this what the bed at Gummy's place looks like as well? No. If my hunch is correct, he has an old beat-up mattress lying around in his room. Like me. Actually, I have two old beat-up mattresses stacked on top of each other. Looks like an uncomfortable bed. Okay, let's look at the floor. Something seems off. The floor here is clean. Was it mopped recently? Wait a minute, that wasn't a question. Wait a minute. Can we go back to Lot? Okay, we can't go back to Logic yet. It seems strange that only the area in front of the bed has been wiped clean. There doesn't seem to be anything in this cell to wipe the floor with? Okay, oh, well, except that we were talking about this. Bling! The floor here is clean. It was probably wiped down with something. Did someone spill grape juice here? I don't know exactly what was wiped away, but I can imagine what was used to wipe it. It's very likely that it was this torn-up newspaper. Couldn't he have asked one of the guards if he could borrow a cleaning rag? Perhaps it was something he didn't want the guards to see. Wipe floor data jotted down in my younger nights. Okay, we're back. I don't think there's anything else probably on this bed, but let's double check. I already checked this area, but it never... Okay, nope, we're good. What about this desk? I won't rest until... Alright, well, I guess we're doing this again. Oh, you know what? Actually, We're at 29 minutes and 48 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. But thanks for watching, everybody. Next time, we're going to find out what's up with all this stuff up here. Bye!